This proposal landed me a $30K website design project, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you how. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Wine and Design, where we sip on wine and we talk graphic design, talk about my graphic design experiences, what it's like to run a graphic design business, and so much more. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, and I hope you stick around for more. But thank you so much for coming to today's video. Super excited to jump into this proposal with you guys today. This is a proposal I sent November of last year, and it was one of my biggest clients to date. And it was a really great project, such a great experience, and I want to share with you all how exactly I landed a client willing to pay that much, and also open your eyes to the fact that there are so many clients out there willing to pay you a lot more than you probably think. So super excited to jump into that today, but before I do so, I have to share with you all my friend that's with me here. I'm currently sitting on a different chair because he took over the other one, so I have to share this with you all because it's the cutest thing. Leo is right next to me, literally on his back, relaxing. But yeah, he's gonna join us today. So he is chilling on my desk chair. Now, before I hop into the video, I wanted to let you guys know I'm sipping on a white wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc by Bonterra. It's an organic wine and it's delicious. So grab your favorite beverage and let's hang out and talk about proposals that can win you some amazing high-paying clients. So I'm going to rewind a little bit and share with you all how I met this client. I feel like I've shared this story a few times before, but I've never really openly talked about the project in detail and how I was able to land this project. So before I took my business full-time, I considered working for someone else and continuing to have my design business as a side hustle. And I always did that. I always had graphic design as my side hustle. And I felt like I could continue to do that and make a lot of money and still be successful at it. So I ended up applying to this job at a plant nursery. It seemed right up my alley. I mean, as you guys can see all the time, I love plants and I love just being out in nature, and it just seemed like an amazing opportunity. So I ended up going through the interview process and was offered the job. I met everyone on the team and I was this close to actually starting with them and working there full time while managing my design thing on the side. But I really had a heart-to-heart with myself and came to the conclusion that there's never going to be a perfect time to take that leap into running your own business. And actually, it technically was the perfect time for me to do that. I'm young enough, I'm able to take that risk. I don't really have kids or anything holding me back. So I was like, you know what? If I feel the gut feeling to do this, I'm going to trust my intuition and take the leap into making my business a full-time thing. And looking back now, it's actually almost a year since that decision was made, and a year since this happened. It was the best decision I could make, and this is the whole reason why I sit on this channel and share with you all my experiences, because I know how hard and scary that decision can be, but I just want to remind you that you will succeed if you give it everything you got and if you have enough drive to work for it. So anyway, that's what happened. I don't want to go off on that tangent, but that is how I came across this company. So I already really knew the team, I knew the people, and although they were not the happiest when I turned down a full-time position with them, they ended up calling me 2 weeks after I turned down that job, and they couldn't find anyone else to come onto their team and help them. And ultimately, my job was going to be to redesign their website, do their marketing, also their analytics, help with blog posts. The job list went on and on and on. As I'm sure a lot of you know, graphic designers fit into a large bubble of tasks of things to do. But they ended up reaching out and wanted me to still help them, but under my own business. So that was an amazing, amazing thing for me because it felt like I made the right decision. I already have a huge client and it's a beautiful thing. So I was super excited, But one of the things that I learned going through that interview process was that, and this really opened my eyes, because they had a proposal from a web design agency and a marketing agency to build their website, and they were considering going with them and having me just kind of help as an in-house person. But I was able to see their proposal and really understand like what agencies and things like that are charging. So their proposal was around $45,000, and it was a shock to me. I was like, wow, that's literally some people's salaries for the year. That's a lot of money for just one project. And honestly, I had the confidence to say, I can do this even better, and I can do what they're doing for even less. So that's what I did. I ended up actually stepping back and really writing out the things that I needed to do to make this a successful project, to make sure they have everything they need to launch a successful website. I'm experienced and I know I can do a really good design. I felt like I needed someone a little more technical to help me out, someone that could just be a great teammate and someone I can work on this with. And I ended up meeting about 6 years ago a guy that owns a marketing agency. He's an amazing web developer and he's amazing at SEO. That's more of his expertise now. And I figured that that's a perfect team because number one, I love the art side of it. I love the design side of it. He loves the more technical, developing, coding, analytics side of it. At least that's what he markets his business as. So I felt like that's a perfect combination to make this website as epic as it can be. So I ended up talking to the company, letting them know I have someone else that I would be happy to have help on this, and we can make your website everything you need and better. So I really sold it, and I told them I can get working on a proposal and send this to you within like a couple days. So first thing I learned is one, make it timely, because behind the scenes, they could be getting proposals from a lot of other people. So if you can get your proposal in their hands quick enough, then that's even better. So I ended up working with this guy that I knew I'd want to work on the project with, and we created a really awesome proposal together. Of course, I wanted it to look really pretty, but a lot of the things inside the proposal are really important and helped bring it all together. So wanted to share that with you all, but I wanted to give you the backstory because I'm sure you're wondering, like, where do these clients exist? And I'm literally telling you right here, it was a plant nursery that makes a lot of money every year. So you never know what kind of business is making lots of money like that. And they were willing to pay a lot of money. So I hope this opens your eyes to the fact that a lot of local businesses that are succeeding are willing to pay what a good website is worth. So with that said, let's hop into what exactly this proposal included. I'm going to walk you through page by page, starting with the title page. So I wanted to make it very on brand. I did delete a few things just to protect their privacy, but I did want to make it on brand. That's why you see a lot of plants on there, because of course they're a plant nursery and it matches my aesthetic. So I was like, I have to put plants on here. So I started off by saying web design proposal, what to expect in order of events. So typically my proposals are very simple. It just goes over who I am, how I'm going to help them, the breakdown of the package with the price, starting dates, and if they have another date in mind, as well as the next steps. So typically my proposals are very simple. This is the most in-depth proposal I've ever provided, but I literally knew that they would be willing to pay enough because I saw the proposal they were almost about to do. So that's why I put a little extra effort into this and made it very personable. So you'll see right here, this is me and my old logo and my good friend that helped me with this project, which was awesome. And I think we're going to do a lot more projects together. So put our logos there. Scrolling down, I did the order of events. So I wrote down every single step we are going to take to reach a working, functional website. So you'll see later on in the proposal, we actually provided SEO and a few other things I don't typically provide, but I knew that breaking down what's going to be included would be so helpful for them to know how long this is really going to take. And you'll see that some of the steps take more than 1 week. So it just goes from step 1 to step 10. which is around 12 to 14 week process, which I put at the very top there. So you'll kind of see I sprinkled in the SEO throughout, and that is what my friend really helped with. So we ended up just breaking down every little thing included. Will say, if you do anything like this, be very, very careful, because looking back, I really wish I did this differently. I wish that I said it was going to take a little longer, because most of the time things take longer, especially if it's a client that is a little bit more picky, is a little more particular. Make sure to give yourself plenty of time, because there was quite a few times where she referenced this schedule, even though we were a little bit behind on feedback and we got a lot more revisions than we thought in the very beginning. So right up the top here, I put dependent on revisions. Really make sure that that's clear. And I would even give yourself a few more weeks just to account for that. So something to keep in mind there. Blurring a lot of this out, but this is more of like the details of what is included in the price of this project. So we broke it down in terms of the domain, where we're going to be building this website, who's going to be building this website, the technology behind how we're building it, also the SEO, what's involved in that, which is the keyword research, integration, and indexing, which is more of his expertise, the project duration, number of pages, payment terms, which is how many payments are they going to be providing us, or like what is the payment plan for this project. So give as many details as you possibly can on this proposal, because no questions will be left unanswered, and you'll be sure to make sure everything is cleared up from the get-go. The additional information was also his expertise. He's really great at doing like web accessibility and really selling that up, because he actually pays for a platform that allows us to add that to websites. So we made sure to include that on here. Google Analytics integration, Search Console, keyword research, website SEO optimization, improved site search functionality. So yeah, he did all of this. He was amazing at it. And you want to make sure that you're mentioning every little thing you're going to be doing, because I notice a lot of clients don't realize how much work goes into a really awesome, epic, functional website. So then the pricing was just the website cost, and if they wanted to add on the maintenance, the SEO, reputation management, we added that as an optional, not included in this total price on here, but we wanted to just show them from the get-go what a more ongoing relationship would look like with us. So that's what we did, and because this was a local client, we decided to provide them a local discount. It's kind of a play on words. Ultimately, if you want to really sell something, have the price of what you were originally thinking and then bring it down, and them just seeing the discount is going to make them even more interested. So that's something we did as well. Now, this area here is the introduction, which is more of just a really personal, like, welcome, and we are super excited, and our mission, and I would say that this is really important to include, because it adds a personal touch, and it just shows a lot of effort that you are pointing out how you're going to be helping them and that you really care. Actually, if I were to do this differently, I'm going to be mentioning things I would change for the future quite a few times in this video, but I would actually do a video. I would actually embed a video and deliver this digitally. We did this digitally, but I would embed a video somehow that would just say like, hello, we're super excited, and really just super casual iPhone video, just letting them know like the mission behind what we want to do. I think videos are so powerful, and it shows that little extra effort. So I would definitely consider doing a video next time I have a very big project like this. Is more of his expertise. Once again, I also wanted to include images of plants, make it really on brand for them. But this is where we dove into what's included in the SEO analysis and the strategy. So this was all of his verbiage. He is great at this, and we provided a breakdown of what exactly we're going to be doing. But also, this is an important page because it introduces But this is a really important page because it actually introduces the following page, which is the SEO analysis that we already did. So this is key. This is what will land you a lot of big clients, is showing them the work you're already putting in. So if we already did an SEO analysis, we already looked at how their site's performing, why not provide that report on the proposal and show them that we care? We cared so much that we're showing you what we found and how we can fix it. So he ended up introducing the analysis he did in this way and breaking down the verbiage, and then scrolling down a little bit more verbiage about what exactly is in this study, how we came up with it, and your on-page SEO, your performance, everything like that, because you don't want them to be blind into you want to be as transparent as you can be. Like, this is where you're at and this is where we can get you, and just be super transparent, open, and honest, and they're already going to love you from the get-go. So moving on is some important notes, and I'll show you guys the analysis in a little bit because that was an important thing that really helped us sell this proposal. But the important notes are the web accessibility, reputation management, which is some of my teammates' expertise, where he added some accessibility, which just allows it's actually legal in some states to not have this on your website. So we really wanted to make it a point to point this out, that we are going to be doing this for you so you have no issues at all. So yeah, that was important. Reputation management was just making sure that they have good reviews, and that showing them we can help them gain even better reviews, and making sure that you have social proof to help your business all around. I mean, a website's just one little piece of it. It's all these things that add up to make it an awesome website. So scrolling down, website audit that my teammate ended up creating for them. It's very simple, but it is detailed. I mean, it shows them the amount of errors they have, the warnings, the notices. This is important because once they see that there's errors on their website and warnings on their website, they're gonna want to fix it. They're gonna see this and be like, oh my God, they're seeing the errors we have. They know how to fix it. Like, that's amazing. So this is very important and really awesome that he was able to help me provide this on the proposal. And I'm super glad that we ended up doing this. But yeah, once they saw the errors, they were like, okay, how can you help us fix this? Yeah, this was the website audit or the analysis that we created for them. And we let them know that after analyzing this current website audit report from our tools and systems, which was his systems, I'm super grateful for him, we can improve your website health and performance significantly through our SEO strategies. So letting them know we can fix these errors, we can fix these warnings, like, get us on your team and we will provide you everything you need. So this was a very important page to include, and I wanted to mention that on this video. Now scrolling down is the page that I had a lot to do with, and it was super exciting and super fun. So I honestly think this is really what helped sell it. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people are very visual. They like to see your vision for the website, how you can help them. So I ended up just mocking up a simple landing page and showing them how I can create it even better. And I so badly wish I had their before website, because it was so bad. It was so bad. It was like neon green and just super unorganized. Wasn't a good website. So I took what I knew from their e-commerce website, which was beautiful and modern, took a little piece of that, and I created a website that I felt would work really well for them and provided that to them so they could see exactly how we could help. And I think that helped because, like I said, people are visual. They want to see what you can do and your vision behind it. And yeah, so I ended up just making this on Adobe XD, providing them the screenshot in their proposal so they could tie it all together, see the full image, see our vision and how we can help. So super important page as well. Now scrolling down, this was something we decided to include as a ongoing partnership. At the end of the day, I really want to make sure that the clients I'm receiving can turn into ongoing and long-term partnerships, and clients that maybe can pay me a monthly fee. That way I'm not stressing out about getting these projects every single month. That should be the ultimate goal, is to get some passive income and get clients on a recurring basis. So we provided them a website maintenance optional add-on, and we are doing this right now. He's doing a lot of work for them in the SEO realm. I've helped them here and there with maintaining their website. But yeah, this was exactly what we provided them in terms of the maintenance breakdown and the add-on that they can add after the project's completed. And then also he provides some training and consulting, and I can help teach them how to manage the website and provide any sort of video tutorials. So we wanted to make sure we're including that too, because every little detail should be written out, should be shown, because they don't even know. If you do not tell them, they don't know all the little pieces that go into making an amazing website. So that's the proposal. As designers, we think all these little tasks are easy. We think all these little things don't really matter, but when you really, when you really write all the things down that are included in a website, you'll actually realize it's worth a lot more than you probably think. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not getting $30,000 clients every single month. Like, that'd be crazy. It'd be amazing. And I know it's possible, but this was one of my biggest clients, and it really set the standard high for me that there's a lot of clients out there willing to pay you a lot and willing to respect what you can provide them. And I will say this client, it became a little bit difficult, but we got to an amazing end product, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. And they were also really happy too, which is the ultimate goal. So it was a great experience. I'm so glad that me and that teammate, we reconnected, because we're going to go after some more really big clients together. Super pumped about that. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, this is so important. And I also just wanted to mention that in one of my other videos, I shared my website design process, which is a simplified version of like a big, huge project like this. But if you're interested in that web process, I actually have the link down below all the time. It's a free guide that you can download if you're interested in like a really simple infographic of the steps I take to reach a functional website without all the SEO and stuff. I wish that was like some expertise of mine, but right now it's not something I offer, and I'd rather have him help me with it. So it's okay to outsource things, and it's okay to get help from other people that are experts in it. So very happy I had him help me, and yeah, it was an amazing experience. And I really hope seeing that proposal open your eyes to making sure you're going over every single detail, making sure that you're making it personable, making sure that no questions are left unanswered, and that it is a beautiful proposal. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. Please let me know if it was by commenting down below, liking this video, and subscribing to my channel, because I hope you guys stick around. But thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I